Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Testing the right side here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Here's the second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Ducks have first and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the defense brings him down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with his big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker. Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Fights off a defender. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down coming up after that running play. Back to pass. It's Evanson. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's McCoy. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Evanson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
That's the end of the first quarter. NC State 7, Oregon 3.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he lofts one deep over the middle. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Evanson. Throws it to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep. And he's got his man open downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's McCoy. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here it puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And there's the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Cut quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's fair caught right at midfield. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Evanson. Catch made on the left side. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
NC State now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Evanson. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incompletion makes it second down. Using his legs, it's McCoy. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. NC State comes to the line quickly. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Wolfpack line out now, first and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks moving quickly down the field here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Off the play fake on first down. Slides with the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the handoff, running behind the big right tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Fired into a tight window and picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Evanson. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Launching it. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. This game is far from over. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Catch made on the right side. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. Put too much air into the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, NC State 21, Oregon 18.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find some room. It's McCoy. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd.
Running back.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Evanson. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the running back's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Evanson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
NC State has moved into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Looking to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gutierrez. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Hand off to the back, keep the clock moving. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Evanson. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Second down after the incompletion. looking downfield. It's Evanson. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he'll take a sack on the final play. A weird ending, but a very sweet victory. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues